Diego photographer knows what sells. The secret to his success, next on PM Magazine.
Well, let's be honest, there are two things in life that most men just can't get enough of: exotic cars and beautiful women. We're about to meet a San Diego photographer who seems to have found a way to combine the two and make a very good living at it at the same time. He is Greg Smith, the Photographic Illustrators, and he may just have the best job in town.
And chin up just a little, Kathy. Good. And chin towards me just a little.
He's one of the few photographers in the country who does what he does. And of those, he's one of the best. With some 200 images on posters and calendars, he sold more than 1 million in 1989 alone. His name is Greg Smith. And what does he do? Well, he photographs cars and girls. Girls and cars. Sometimes he photographs just cars, and then there are those times when he photographs just girls. And there are even times when he photographs kittens and fax machines, but mostly he just photographs cars and girls.
I think about 16 years old, I was very aware that I was going to end up being a photographer. Tilt your head just a little, Michelle. Thank you. I think you work hard and long to work yourself into a position like I am.
Long and hard indeed. Finding just the right girl can take days.
Sometimes we see 50 to 70 girls in a morning when we're looking for a girl. You have to pick girls that everyone likes. They have to be in good shape. Hold that. Good. They have to have an extremely flexible personality to get through the rough spots in a photo shoot.
Those rough spots can include criticism that the models are being exploited.
Well, I think in some cases it is. It depends on what kind of work you choose to do.
You have to admit that the money's great, too.
Only if you let it be. No, I've never come across a situation like that.
I do not feel like I'm being exploited. I think that I could put myself in situations where I might, but I avoid those. And with a lot of work that I've done with Greg, he makes me feel very comfortable, and I don't think I've never felt exploited.
Well, now that we've cleared all that up, what about those exotic cars? Most worth well over $100,000. How does he convince the owners to part with them?
Cars are very difficult, but once you find out how to get the cars, it all comes very easy because all these car owners know each other. And if you find a guy with a red Lamborghini, he always knows a guy with a black Lamborghini.
Not only are they more than willing to have their cars photographed, but in some cases they allow them to be, shall we say, disguised. The cars are painted, then returned to their owners in original condition. Dan Greenwald is the magician.
Created a product that we spray onto the automobile that turns, an analogy would be into a cellophane that sticks to the car as long as you want it there, and then we paint the vehicle any color you want it.
Finally, with the cars disguised and just the right models chosen, it's off to location where the real work begins.
You girls ready?
And the result of all this dedication, months later, all in a day's work for Mr. Smith. Here it is.
Greg's posters can be found in most poster shops around town, and he tells us he's branching out now. He just returned from an expedition to San Ignacio Lagoon in Baja, where he photographed mother whales and their babies. We'll be back.